This is Kentia Smith, the NC Realtors Housing Foundation Director. How are you? I hope everyone's doing well. As you know, if you've seen previous episodes, I am shooting our Meet Our 2024 series. This is a series where we come up in close and personal with our local association presidents to learn about them, but also to learn about their associations and to help them learn more about the foundation. I am so excited to say that I have the Albemarle Area Association of Realtors president, Mr. Travis Old. And so I am just honored, Travis, that you were willing to do this interview, and I really appreciate you for it.
Well, thank you, Kentia, for having me.
So I always start off by asking, are you a native North Carolinian?
Yes, I was raised in Currituck County, North Carolina, which is as far north and as far east as you can go in our state. In specific, I'm from a small town called Moyock.
Now, are you in the edge of North Carolina where it meets Tennessee?
No, I'm near the ocean.
Oh, okay. Awesome. So I always ask too, was real estate your first profession? Did you have anything else you wanted to do? Did you go to school, or had you always kind of been in the real estate industry? This is kind of what you pursued from the beginning.
Great question. Long story.
Okay, well, we got plenty of time, honey.
um, to address the school, I did go to school. I went to the University of North Carolina at Greensboro, where I studied
Oh, awesome.
economics. But I did not get my degree until I was almost 30 years old, because I spent the first part of my life, I guess, figuring myself out, but I also wanted to be a professional fitness instructor. That did not work out. As a young person, I was overweight. And so I always, just a fit body and athletic ability always inspired me.
Mm-hmm.
And when I finally, realized I can kind of make my own decisions, I decided I was going to try and get fit.
Oh,
Um,
awesome. That's a great thing.
yeah, it worked out. But the good Lord above had different plans for my life. And I hit some roadblocks, and then I went back to school for economics. And I was raised in a family that does real estate development for a living.
Mm-hmm.
So it was time to, I guess, get serious with my life. And I'm doing what I came from, I I wish that, well, no, I'm good. I'm good. Life is good.
Yeah, and I think what you just expressed is very true. Sometimes we think we want to do something, and the higher source is like, no, I'm going to direct you here, but you got to have those challenges so that when he gets you there, you know how to maintain it.
That's right. That's right. I agree with that 100%.
Yes. Oh yeah. The good Lord, he'll test you now. He'll put you through it. Yes, he will. So kind of let me know a little bit of now what you do when it comes pertaining to real estate. Because we were talking about it before the interview, but I kind of wanted to for you to expand on that.
Okay. So it's two parts. So I still am involved in the real estate sales and marketing of my family's homes that they build.
Mm-hmm.
But my, I would say 30 hours a week is spent on a residential construction company that I own and operate in service to the state of North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
We do residential government contracting work.
Mm.
So some of that is disaster relief work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And other parts of that is through the community development block grant programming, where we'll go in and rehabilitate houses for different local governments.
Oh, that's awesome, Travis. That, especially with the housing need being as challenging as it is, that is so awesome. That is great.
It really, as talking about the fitness going into where I'm at today,
Mm-hmm.
can tell you that I'm really good at this. And that I say that humbly, I'm really good at it. And I know why I'm here. And I have met some individuals who I would not meet if I was in a city doing fitness.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Mm-hmm.
come to appreciate this path that I'm on. And I love the opportunity to give back and make their life better in the ways that I can.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Embracing that strength and realizing why you went through the trials and tribulations you did.
Yes, ma'am, that's correct.
Yes, I definitely know that. Yes. I will say that with me, when I first started school, I really wanted to, work more under disabilities, just due to me being a person with a disability. And I never forget my graduate teacher said, I think you need to do something different. And she put me at Child Protective Services, and from there I really realized, like, okay, yeah, you're working with youth as a foster care. So I definitely get that, like, you had this course in your mind, but God steers your boat to this one, and then once you get on the island and it's really working, you're like, I know why he did this now. So that is awesome. So this leads into my next question: how did you decide that you were going to go and be Albemarle area's president for 2024? What got you in that mode to pursue that?
Well, I don't have a profound reason for stepping up.
Okay.
It's as simple as I submitted a Google form
Mm-hmm.
where the association was requesting volunteers, and I checked a box.
Mm-hmm.
I got put on a ballot, and I won. And again, it's that reason of he has a higher purpose, I suppose. That's why I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a struggle, the amount of time that a volunteer has to commit. I can tell you that's been a struggle for me. Um, but I'm doing it. And
Mm-hmm.
we're only 2 months in, so I'm sure the time constraints will be even harder as we continue.
Mm-hmm.
But I am honored to be representing the group of individuals who voted me into this position. And
That
as
is,
I have gotten to know our members better, I'm just humbled and honored. I mean, they really are a great group of people, and I'm grateful that they have chosen me to guide them through 2024.
yes, I think that's awesome. And you have a wonderful AE as well.
Aline is wonderful. Yes.
Yes,
Right.
yes, yes, she's amazing. I always want to ask, so, with previous leaderships or being a part of association, there's always a target focus for you where, this is what we do. What is it that Albemarle does that you want to continue to maintain, or you want to do new when it comes to your outreach in your area to the community? Because I know a lot of our associations do a lot of great things in their areas. And I've been really big on sharing that because, those things that people don't know is really in the community and it's really making a difference. I mean, we have associations who do book bags where they fill in with food, they do homeless shelters, they help with the homes like for senior citizens. So what is Albemarle's biggest focus when it comes to helping your community?
So this year, we every year we have an annual social,
Mhm.
and a charity partners with us for that event. And this year, the charity of choice was the Food Bank of the Albemarle.
Mhm.
That's the local area food bank. It
Mhm.
services a large portion of Northeast North Carolina.
Mhm. Mhm.
And the particular thought there is that the housing affordability crisis that is affecting not only North Carolinians, but all Americans,
Yep.
um, that really, it's going to take a lot of different parts to solve that. And what we can do is help eliminate the one of the necessities. And if that is connecting people with food so that they're not hungry, so that perhaps that extra dollar can go towards housing, so be it. If we can do that today, that's the step we need to take. Um, that's kind of where our focus is. Um, we are in a great place with Colleen because she's also on our local housing or home builders association.
Mm.
And so, coming from the construction background that I do, I would love to see more integration with our home builders and our realtors. Because I really feel if you get the realtors and the home builders together, that catalyst can create a lot of change in a local community.
That is awesome. And people don't realize it. I know this just personally from my state, how food insecurity is very rampant in this country, especially in populations people wouldn't even realize, like our senior citizen population who gets restricted incomes, then has to buy medications, and really have to sometimes make a choice of, am I going to buy my medication or I'm going to buy groceries. There is a true crisis in this country when it comes to food insecurity. I think that's an amazing initiative that the Albemarle area is doing. So I think that's awesome that you are going to be doing that. What type of way will you all give to them this year? Will you do like a food collection? Will there be more of a fundraiser where you're raising funds? How are you all going to donate specifically to that organization?
So that goes back to our annual social. That's April 25th this year. And
Mm-hmm.
the food bank has offered to actually host that event for us. So we'll be in
Mm-hmm.
their warehouse space.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It coincides with our 60th anniversary. So that's a
Oh,
great
wow.
event.
Yes.
And John McPherson has decided to join us there. So I'm
I
excited to have
love
him,
John.
John. And we'll raise money for that event. It's going to be Diamonds and Dice. It will be a casino game based event. And so it should be a lot of fun. It should be a lot of fun and good times raising money for those who need it.
That is awesome. Yes, I love all of our presidents. But I definitely love John too. So I think that is so awesome. I always ask this question because I'm interested to learn. What do you know about the NC Realtors Housing Foundation?
So I know two important things that you all do. I know about the workforce housing, and I also know about the disaster relief. Um, I think you all do much more than that, but I know about those two parts.
Awesome.
I love the
Awesome.
down payment assistance that you provide. I think that's a huge piece, and just keep that coming. And the disaster relief, that's my daily. I mean, I deal with disaster relief, working with the state government on that capacity, and we need so much of that because when disaster strikes, individuals are not prepared. No matter if insurance can step in or not, they're not ready for it.
No, no. And that's a good thing I've always liked about the foundation too, is yet anytime there's been any type of crisis when it pertains to weather, they have definitely stepped up in the significance. And I asked that question too, Travis, about the foundation because I know that there's some people who don't know. And I love the ability to like educate them. But one of our biggest things is the 100 homes, 100 counties, and we really would love to start looking, a partner in Albemarle. But what that is, we are doing an affordable housing project in all 100 counties, and have done about 8, 9 so far. And so I'm always interested in answering that question because I think the way to grow is through the growth of people knowing. And so, that is one of the questions I ask because I want people to know. And I've had directors who say, I've had presidents who say, well, I know nothing and feel bad. And I'm like, no, don't, because there's sometimes just a lack of information. So I love being the Housing Foundation director. I think we have a phenomenal board. We have great things we're wanting to do as we pursue this year in the future. So I love them. My next question I always ask
Well, on that,
is,
before you move forward, I
uh-huh,
want to say that if you do want to partner with us to do the 100 homes in 100 counties, Kentia, I would love to have that conversation with you. We
awesome. Oh, definitely,
we have
definitely.
10 counties in our jurisdiction, and which means we represent a tenth of the state by county numbers. And so, I mean, yes, the answer is yes, yes, and yes. We are ready.
Awesome. That is so awesome. Thank you. And I will definitely reach out to you because yeah, that's the goal. We want to find partners and get in areas where there may not be some resources that way we can come in, tap into the fundraising and really, help do whatever we can as far as like full house bills, critical home repairs, those types of things. Yes. I would definitely love to have that conversation with you. Um, I always end the interview with a kind of a fun question that I don't let people know, but I always ask things like, as we transition from a season to a season, we are leaving winter, we're going to transition to spring. What lets Travis like feel that spring, summer is coming? Is there Oh, when the weather, and especially near being near the water, what is your favorite thing you love to do or that kind of helps you get in that spring summer mode?
Mine is to go for a run. When
Wow.
when
And that
when the
beautiful air.
yeah, and when the wet winter, because we get wet winters here, and so that's like brutal. When that wet wind hits you, it's like bone chilling cold.
Oh, wow.
So
Oh,
when it finally subsides and the humidity comes, because we go from wet winters to hot and humid summers.
mhm.
But I just love to get outside. That's my
Really?
thing.
Oh, that is awesome. You are dedicated to your health, honey, because I tell you, runners, they are truly passionate. But every runner I know say once you become a runner, you don't feel good if you don't do it that day. Like you really it's something your body just needs to keep it feeling that boost of energy and those types of things. And I bet it has to be great to be able to run on the beach or something like that on a great morning or something. So that is awesome. Well, Travis, I think you are going to be an amazing president. You have already started so wonderful. Like I said, I love our associations, and I'm just honored to be able to do these interviews to learn more about our presidents. And so I personally want to thank you once again for
Thank
joining us. I want to thank your AE, Ms. Colleen, for definitely facilitating us being able to communicate. And I just really look forward to working with you and your association. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, Kentia. It's been an honor. Thank you.
Awesome. Have a great day.
You too.